Hey everyone, I'm Kelsey from Wearable Whisperer, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up Fitbit Sense 2. So the first step is to turn on your device, so you'll want to press and hold the side button on the left hand of your device. So go ahead and press and hold, and I felt a little vibration, and momentarily we should see the Fitbit logo pop up on the screen, and momentarily we should see some more instructions. So here we go, we have a list of languages to choose from. So if you need to choose a different language, you can scroll. And we have a lot of languages to choose from here. So I'll go ahead and tap on English. And this seems to be a bug at launch. Yours might be a little bit different, but mine is showing 0% battery when I know it is not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the charger. So you'll want to line it up when you're looking at the screen, attach the magnetic side with the gold pins to the bottom of your tracker coming from the right side, and then you should be able to hold it and it should be attached without falling. And then next I'm going to take this USB type A side and plug it into a compatible power source. I have a power bank here, so I'm going to go ahead and insert that. And so now we do have the little charging indicator. And if this is anything like my Versa 4 that I just set up, it should momentarily show the actual charge. So I'm going to wait for that for a moment. May need to wake the screen. So there we go. So now it is showing that it is 99% charged. So just in case that has happened to you, I would highly recommend just going ahead and attaching it to the charger and double checking after, 30 seconds or so to make sure you do have at least 50% charge, which is what is recommended by Fitbit to do the setup process. So here on the device itself, we do have some further instructions saying to get started, download the Fitbit app to your phone. So the app logo should look something similar to this. Indeed, on iPhone it does. You can also swipe up to learn more. So specifically, it says to get the Fitbit app, visit the App Store on phone to download the Fitbit app. Then sign up or log in, create a Fitbit account to set up this device if you don't already have one. And then how to add the device. If you're new to Fitbit, after you create your account, select the Fitbit Sense 2. In the list of devices. If you already have an account, you'll just log into your Fitbit app. You'll tap the image at the upper left-hand corner to get to your profile page, and then you'll tap Set up a device. You may also need to switch devices if you already have one paired to your account, as I don't think Fitbit lets you have more than one device on your account anymore. So if you have any further issues, they are here to help. You can visit fitbit.com/setup to see more instruction or to contact Fitbit. So we're going to go ahead and go over to the phone now. And I am using an iPhone to set this Sense 2 up. If you have an Android phone, you can check out my video I just did setting up my Versa 4 because I do that with an Android phone. The device is different, but the steps will be more similar, most likely. But you can also see how far you can get with this video. The steps should also be very similar. So first things first, though, even if you already have the Fitbit app on your phone, I highly recommend going to your app store. So again, on iPhone, it looks like this. And then I'll want to tap search. And then I'll tap in the search bar, Fitbit. And then I'll go ahead and tap on this result, Fitbit. And here it says that I do, there we go. So I don't know why here it initially said open. So when I tapped on it, it then did say update. So if there is an update, I highly recommend doing this update. I'll go ahead and tap update here while I'm talking because the newer devices might not show up in your app unless you have the most up-to-date app. So if you haven't already downloaded the Fitbit app on your phone, it will most likely say get or install. You'll tap that instead. Or if you already have the latest version, you can just tap open. Whatever it shows in this area, just go ahead and tap on it. So here my update has finished installing, and I'll go ahead and tap open. So this is the Fitbit device. I am already logged in, so it takes me straight to my dashboard. So if you're already logged in and ready to go, you can tap your profile picture here up in the upper left-hand corner, and then you tap Set up a device. And I'll go ahead and show you, just to be clear here, I do have my Inspire 3 synced to this account. So when I say Set up a device, the list of devices does appear here. And I do see Sense 2 in the device. Since it's near release, it is near here at the top. You may have to scroll down if you are setting this up after it has been released. So I'll go ahead and tap on Sense 2. And you'll see here it says switching. There's another Fitbit connected to your account already. So if you want to do that, you'll have to tap switch to Sense 2, and then I think it will boot the Inspire 3 off of my account. Just to show you, if you don't already have a device, it won't show you that, but I'm going to go through what it looks like if I was logged out. So if you're logged out on the iPhone, it looks like this. You can tap here. You can tap here to go to the login page, and you'll just need to enter your email and password that's associated with your Fitbit account, and then tap login. If you don't already have an account, you'll need to tap join Fitbit. Then it asks you what you're setting up, so we'll go ahead and find Sense 2 in this list, and we'll tap on it, and we will tap Setup. And here it's asking us to enter our first name, last name, the email address we want to use for our Fitbit account, and you'll need to create a new password to use with your Fitbit account. Then you'll need to tap here to agree. There we go. Tap here to agree to Fitbit's terms of service. You can tap here to read more if you would like, but it is very long, so you can tap back here. You can also opt in or out of Fitbit's newsletter. I'll go ahead and click here to opt out. So go ahead and enter your information if you're creating a new account, and then tap next. All right, so I've filled in the required information, and I'll go ahead and tap next. So it's asking me to check my email. They sent an email verification to the email I used to sign up. It says follow the steps in the email to verify your address. You'll be able to continue setting up your account from here after you verify your email address. If you didn't get the proper email, you can also change your email address or resend it. So I'm going to go ahead and go to check my mail. All right, so here's that confirmation email. I'll go ahead and tap on it, and then I'll tap verify your email. And so it says email is verified. Next, finish setting up your account. Go back to the Fitbit app or website. So I'll go ahead and go back to the Fitbit app here. And it says your privacy is important. Read our privacy policy. I'm going to scroll down and tap I agree. And now it's asking me to enter my birthday, height, weight, and sex. So I can go ahead and tap on these fields to change, and then I'll tap create an account. All right, so it says joining Fitbit, and Fitbit would like to use Bluetooth for new connections. You can allow new connections in settings. So I'll go ahead and go to settings. And I think this turned on Bluetooth for me because I tested this with Bluetooth turned off. So Bluetooth is now on. You can also verify by scrolling, up. And actually, it looks like I do need to turn that on. So Bluetooth connections are enabled. So go ahead and tap here for going back to the Fitbit app. And again, privacy in your Fitbit device. I'll go ahead and say I accept. So let it charge. So I already showed you how to put on the charger. So I'll tap next. So it is searching for Sense 2. Make sure Bluetooth is on. It is. Okay, found it. And there we go. We have a 4-digit code that shows up on the screen. Yours may very likely be different, but it'll be cool if it's the same. So I'll go ahead and enter those numbers here, 9191. And now it's connecting. And we have a little check mark here. And it has a Bluetooth pairing request. Sense 2 would like to pair with your iPhone. I'll go ahead and tap pair. And allow Sense to receive iPhone notifications. So if you want notifications from your phone to show up on your watch, you'll want to tap allow. If you don't want that, you can tap don't allow. So I'll tap allow. Here we have the Fitbit protection plan. If you want to purchase that, you can tap purchase. I don't, so I'll tap not now. You can also purchase that later. And it says update your Sense 2. So a new software update is required and may take up to 20 minutes to install. Make sure to keep Sense 2 charging and near your phone until the update is done. So I'll tap update now. All right, so on our phone, it says we are downloading. And here on the device, it says updating. Keep your phone near your Fitbit device. We also have the time of day and the current battery percentage, which is nice. And you can tap OK here. And it is showing a progress circle here saying it is downloading. And we're up to 9% already. And if you scroll down here, it does note that you can use your phone during the setup, but keep it close to your Sense 2. You also have some of these little rows to click on so you can see more about what Sense 2 has. So we have advanced stress management tools. And I'm not going to go over all of these. I'll do how to use the Fitbit Sense 2 in a different video, but just so you can see what is shown here, you can pause the screen if you want to read more. We got heart health. There is Sense and Sense 2 are the only Fitbits with a Fitbit ECG app. We have health metrics. We do have blood oxygen saturation, skin temperature, heart rate variability, etc. We have advanced fitness and activity, built-in GPS, smart experiences, so it does say apps, but I don't think, at least at launch, it has access to the Fitbit app store. And then some data syncing information. So, all right, so I'll go ahead and skip this video to the next action step we need to take. All right, and it looks like the download did just finish, and we are now seeing a installing notification on our phone. And our display is now changed the animation to the Fitbit logo, and we have a horizontal progress bar here with the teal line increasing from left to right, showing us where we are along this installation process. So again, this will take some time, so I'll go ahead and cut until the install finishes. All right, and we have a little check mark here on the display, and it's now showing the clock face on the Sense 2. And I'll wait momentarily for the phone to say that the installation is complete. All right, so it says Sense 2 is updated. You can continue the setup, so go ahead and tap continue. And here it says stress management features and privacy. So you'll have to read through this before you can use the stress management features. If you want to skip this, you can, or you can consent. So I don't know if you can give your consent later. I'm assuming you can, but I'll go ahead and tap I consent. So it has some information about voice privacy. Basically, the microphone is not in use unless you're actively using it. You can also disable the microphone entirely. I'll go ahead and tap got it. And here it's talking about you can set up Amazon Alexa. There is no Google Assistant, at least at launch. You can start the setup here, or you can tap not now. So I'll go ahead and do this setup in a different video. I'll tap not now for the moment. And so here's a little onboarding. It's telling us how to swipe down for the common watch settings and modes. So I'll go ahead and tap the button because you need to be on the clock face first. Then I'll swipe down, and there we have the battery percentage as well as some of the quick settings. Now I am going to go over what these icons all mean and how to use them in a different video. So I will link that in the description or at the end of this video if you want to learn how to use this Fitbit Sense 2. So otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and tap next. And we swipe up to see our notifications. So again, I'll press the button. I'll swipe up to get back to the clock face, and I will swipe up to see our notifications. It looks like I do have a scam call here. and you can tap to read more and press clear. And now we have no notifications. So I'll go ahead and tap next. And swipe left or right to get the info you need at a glance. You can manage and reorder tiles in the Fitbit app. So this is new to the Sense 2 this year. If you swipe left or right, you will access your tiles. So it looks like we have steps, today's activity, heart rate, sleep, body responses, timer, exercise, weather, and we're back to the clock face. And then again, you can swipe the other direction to get the same information, just in the different order. So, and if you want to get back to the clock face, you can press the button to quickly get back. So you can reorder these and put your most used apps, you know, first on the left and first on the right and so on. So again, I'll show how to do that in a different video. So I'll tap next here. And again, this is new also. Press the side button to see your apps. Make sure you're on the clock face first, and then to return to the clock face, you can press the side button again. So I'll press the button to wake up the watch and have it on the clock face, and I'll press it again. And now we can see all of the apps. So at the top, it looks like it'll show your most recently used apps. And here we have alarms, Alexa, ECG, EDA scan, exercise, Fitbit Pay, relax, settings, timers, today, and weather. So I don't know if there should be Google Maps and Google Pay coming in the future, but other than that, I'm not sure if there will be any other apps for this. You can also tap back to the top. And to get back to the clock face, we can press that side button again. So I'll go ahead and tap next. And it says more shortcuts for voice assistant or other shortcuts. You can press and hold the side button. So I'll just show that. I'll wake my clock up and I'll press and hold. And it says you can select voice assistant, quick settings, Fitbit Pay, exercise, relax, alarms, timers, weather, settings, EDA scan, ECG app, and the Today app. So if you take frequent ECGs, you could set that up as your shortcut. If you're really interested in your stress, you could also set that there. I'm probably going to set mine to settings. Then I'll say got it. And now if I press and hold, it opens the settings app. So I can change my screen brightness and do other things. So I'll go ahead and click out of that. All right, so I'll tap next. And here you can try it on if you would like. I'll tap next. And some wear and care tips. Again, tap next. So there we go. I'll go ahead and tap done. And here we have a prompt for signing up for the Fitbit Premium 6-month free trial that you get with your purchase of the Sense 2. You can either choose to start that now, or I'm going to go ahead and tap this X here and I'll show you how to set that up in another video. So here we're back on the Fitbit main dashboard, and here at the top you can see you can still sign up for that Fitbit Premium trial. You can tap here, and since I just created an account, it says I can set up 2-factor authentication. There's a study here that it says I can join, things like that. So again, we have our usual Fitbit dashboard here. I can tap on the profile image to get to my general Fitbit account settings. I can also tap here on Sense 2 to get to the specific Sense 2 settings. And here's where we see there is only at launch Amazon Alexa, no Google Assistant. We have the gallery, we have wallet, and how to use. So if I tap on gallery, you'll see here it does have clocks, apps, and tiles. So I will click on the apps here, and this is not the Fitbit App Store that we've seen on the previous Fitbit Sense. This is just a list of the basic Fitbit apps that we see on any other like Fitbit type of tracker. So I'm not sure if the App Store is coming to this device later or not. So that is something you could subscribe to my channel for if you want to hear the latest updates. I'll let you know if any new features ever come to this Sense 2. Otherwise, we have the tiles here, and it looks like they are all, okay, there we go. So at the bottom, you can manage my tiles, you can delete, I don't know about adding, but we'll see. If you press and hold here, you can drag to reorder, and I will click add tile, and it looks like all of them are included. So all the tiles you saw are all the tiles available, at least at launch. So that was a quick video on how to get your Fitbit Sense 2 paired with your phone. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up down below and consider subscribing if you want to see more Fitbit Sense 2 videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.